Welcome to Korea, a proud and dynamic country of green, hilly landscapes, centuries-old Buddhist temples, and high-tech cities such as Seoul. A nation with a long-standing passion for golf. Korea has produced professional talent in both the men and women's field, who have appeared on the PGA and LPGA Tour, and remains one of the leading global markets for the golf industry. Located 1 hour south of Seoul, off the southern tip of the Korean peninsula, is the holiday island of Jeju. With scenic views and rich and ancient history, Jeju is enjoyed by thousands of visitors every year. It is also the site for one of the most spectacular golf courses in the world. The club at Nine Bridges opened in 2001. Nine Bridges first gained recognition in Golf Magazine's Top 100 courses in the early 2000s. It has continued to retain its lofty status and enjoys worldwide recognition as a top-tier destination for golf.
처음부터 CJ그룹의 회장께서 우리는 처음부터 한국에 100대 코스가 하나도 없었기 때문에 이 일이 굉장히 어려울 것이라고 생각을 했었습니다. 그렇지만은 어떻게 하면은 100대 코스가 될 수 있는지를 각 100대 코스 선정 기준을 하나하나 분석하면서 디자인부터 시공까지 디테일하게 하나하나 만들기 시작했고.
In 2022, 8am Golf and CJ Group partnered to create a preeminent golf event that combined their shared brand values of excellence and passion for the upstanding qualities of golf. 8am Golf is a worldwide leader in business and innovation and wanted to showcase elite players and outstanding facilities. CJ, a multinational corporation, also stands for excellence, which is reflected with their highly renowned golf course portfolio. Together, 8am and CJ created the Bridges Cup, a two-day Ryde Cup-style event at the prestigious Nine Bridges Golf Club, featuring 32 elite players from across the globe in a USA versus international team matchup. At the Bridges Cup, accomplished amateur golfers from the world's most prestigious clubs and courses enjoyed a first-class experience, a chance to meet a diverse set of talented peers, and do so in a competitive environment at a top-ranked course in the world that has not had the exposure on the world stage like most clubs of its stature.
I think the Bridges Cup is bringing a lot of great players from around the world into one place and getting to know good people.
이러한 기회를 통해서 우리의 클럽을 세계 속에 알리기도 하고 또 그런 분들하고 네트워크를 갖기도 하고 그러한 것들을 아시아의 주축으로 하기 위해서 이런 대회를 마련했다고 볼 수가 있겠습니다.
Nine Bridges was the natural choice for the first installment of the Bridges Cup, as its world-class property boasts a unique resume as the premier golf course and facility in Korea.
일단 저희 나인 브리지 같은 경우 3회에 걸쳐서 PGA 대회를 유치한 코스 중에 하나입니다. 그리고 국내 유일의 PGA 대회를 개최한 코스인 만큼 상시 저희가 PGA 코스 수준의 코스 퀄리티를 유지하기 위해서 365일 노력하는 부분과
Lakes, creeks, and wooded slopes not only contribute to the beauty and variety, but are also seamlessly integrated into the design. The Bridges Cup Committee has handpicked the most elite field of participants from the most prestigious golf clubs around the world. This inaugural roster is comprised of players that have played in USGA events, exclusive invitationals, and participated in major championships.
We have players from the United States, Australia, Argentina, South Korea, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Ireland, and Canada.
that they're not just fantastic players that have competed at some of the highest levels, including the Walker Cup, the Open Championship, and many fantastic other amateur events, but they also come from the top 100 golf courses in the world.
The two 16-player teams are led by their respective captains, Hoyt McGarity for the United States and Simon Holt for the international squad.
Competing with this type of field is just, it's an honor. I mean, it's really cool to be here representing the USA team, meeting people from around the world at all these great clubs, and obviously a lot of great golfers. So I'm just fortunate to be here and enjoying every second of Nine Bridges and representing the USA.
This is our first year, and it's an exceptional field, and I think it'll be even harder to get into as years go by. So to be the first captain is kind of an unusual and unexpected honor. It's good fun.
This 16-on-16 event will feature modified 4-ball and modified foursome formats, a 2-day event with a morning session of 18 holes, followed by 9-hole alternative shot matches in the afternoon. There are 32 matches across the 2 days of the Bridges Cup. Each match is worth 1 point, plus the total differential of the holes won. Each match will be played over all 18 holes, since all holes are valued at 1 point. If the match is tied, no extra holes will be played and neither team is awarded points.
I wanted everyone to see the entire course, so on a point system was better. And I feel like every hole counts at that type of event. I thought everyone should see the full yard, and it's such a fantastic place, and that was one of the reasons why we chose it. And then the foursomes in the afternoon is always fun. So a lot could happen in those type of formats.
In addition to a top-notch field, the course setup and conditions were elevated to mirror a professional level of competition.
This event has a unique tie to the PGA Tour's CJ Cup that has been held here before COVID. We actually drew on inspiration from the pin placements from those events for these players to utilize the pin placements for this week.
First time ever in Korea. What a fantastic property, an unbelievable golf course, and the course is in great shape.
I'm blown away by the passion that this country has for the game of golf.
Welcome to the inaugural Bridges Cup at Nine Bridges.
The event began with an introduction of both teams and a formal procession led by each captain to the storied 18th hole, Island Green. The teams were then provided an example of the rich Korean culture to showcase the unique quality and importance of this international showcase. Then, head of golf operations for CJ Corporation, Chris An, officially welcomed the teams.
Remain as precious memory for the rest of our lives.
The opening ceremony concluded with a ceremonial tee shot from U.S. Captain Hoyt McGarity, International Captain Simon Holt, and CJ's Chris An.
The ability to honestly compete for the United States of America and wear the red, white, and blue, I mean, doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, it'd be epic to win the first Bridges Cup. If we could take an international victory home, it would be pretty special.
I'm excited because the level of play is going to be high, and I need to be very good, and our team, of course.
I'm absolutely delighted to be playing now. I'm quite nervous because the standard of golf is exceptional.
This is the 2022 Bridges Cup, brought to you by 8am Golf and CJ Group. The Day 1 pairings featured some exciting matchups as play got underway.
Welcome to the inaugural Bridges Cup matches. On the tee representing the international team is Harry Bolton and Colin Loveday.
Harry Bolton, a rising star from Australia, paired with Colin Loveday, was eager to play well on his first trip to Korea.
I've never played golf anywhere in Asia, so I'm hoping to sort of further my golf through Asia in the near future. So to play in Korea has been unbelievable.
Another matchup featured two former college golfers from the United States, Jeff Fujimoto and Charlie Grace.
Some of the characteristics here at Nine Bridges, off the tee box, just the way the holes frame, they frame nicely for me, where everything's right in front of you.
Charlie Grace, who enjoyed a colorful amateur career, knew to score well meant focusing on course management.
You got to put the ball in the right positions off the tee because there's some tricky second shots and some tough bunkers out here, and you got to put it in the right spots.
One player who echoed Charlie Grace's approach was Australian Richard McAfee. The 11-time club champion from Kingston Heath has experience playing Nine Bridges previously. Hoping to apply his knowledge to the course, he knows one key was how players approach the greens.
There's 2 or 3 tiers on every single green.
If you're on the right tier, there's not a lot of break in the putts, but if you're on the wrong tier, it's pretty brutal.
One hole that would test this strategy and the players was the 15th, a par 4 playing 435 yards from the tips. This hole is rated the #1 handicap at 9 bridges. During the morning session of day 1, multiple US teams used this hole to create distance in their matches. Both David Morgan and John Sawin were locked in on their reads and dropped key putts to stake the US in the morning session. Each player won their respective matches by 4 points. In the morning session, Ireland's duo of John Green and Dara Coughlin won by 2 points. Javier Pintos and Richard McAfee capitalized on Richard's experience having played 9 bridges, who won their match by 3 points to put the internationals on the board. Local Korean duo Dajae Chin and Sunshik Min showed that familiarity with the course helped, pushing their match. The US team showed turret touch on the greens, with Hoyt McGarity knocking down a 10-foot putt, and Bobby Stevenson going even greater length, draining his putt on the 4th hole. The United States took 5 of the 8 morning matches, with a margin of at least 4 in each match. Another match featured US captain Hoyt McGarity and Drew Kittleson. The duo was hoping to take advantage of their experience playing together at previous events.
And Kitty's got the length and make a lot more birdies than I can. I think I kind of stay in the holes and grind it out a little bit more. And I think it works well.
McGarity and Kittleson used their strength and familiarity to defeat their matchup with the largest lead of the day, winning by 9 points. After the first round, the US had staked a commanding lead over the internationals. A lot of golf to be played, and with the afternoon alternate shot format more familiar with the international players, they were eager to make up some ground. With the afternoon pairing set by both captains, players from both sides were eager to attack the alternate shot format with their new playing partner. In many aspects, golf is an individual sport, but team golf is special to players, and that was reflected by the Bridges Cup participants.
Sometimes I think in golf you can beat yourself up a little bit when it's just you, but I think playing with a partner is great because you're always positive, you're always trying to boost each other up.
I think a lot of people wind up putting extra pressure on themselves because they're worried about, trying to help their partner, not letting their partner down. I sort of try to focus on what I'm doing, just hit the best shot that I can, the shot that I would hit, the shot that I'm most comfortable with. I feel like that winds up yielding the best results for the team.
You feel an obligation to not let your partner down. There's a little bit of an added pressure for that, but it's also fun because in golf, when you play poor, there's nobody else that can ever help you. And in the team events, sometimes you can get away with not playing so well.
Hey, partner, good being with you.
The team aspect of whether it's college golf or events at your golf club or events like the Bridges Cup, it's just fun because everybody's having fun together.
Cannot get over the afternoon that we've had. It's great, so much fun just being out here.
One hole that would factor in the afternoon session was 14, a 318-yard par 4 downhill hole that requires an accurate tee shot between bunkers.
Yeah, this is a great hole. The eyelid bunkers, and if you're on the wrong side of the pin on this, we saw it today, if you're on the wrong side, you're making 5 instead of 3 or 4.
Another important hole was the 17th, a Scottish-style par 3 with the green surrounded by threatening bunkers. The new pairings and format helped the internationals jump out early, with healthy wins in 2 of the first 3 matches.
Oh, to make the birdies. Ding ding. I love the bell sound. Points on the board, partner.
Simon Holt and Keir McNichol started the trend with a 3-point win over Americans Michael Hunt and Drew Kittleson.
So the 4-ball this morning, when you're playing against guys that are played in all sorts of tournaments, club championships and things like that, it's more the nerves. But that to me is like more pressure than this, because Kira's taking the pressure off me, because I know he's going to hit a good shot. He might feel the pressure.
Keir McNichol was a member of the Scottish national team and competed in the 2018 Open Championship. Scotland's Colin Loveday and Canada's Craig Sinclair continued the momentum, taking their match 3-up from Tom Nolan and David Morgan. Yet, as the afternoon went on, the internationals cooled, winning only one more match, with Gavin Deere and Javier Pintos posting another 3-up match. Gavin Deere has accomplished much in his career, helping Scotland win the World Amateur Team Championship in 2008, competing in the Walker Cup, and being the former #1 ranked amateur in the world. The United States again came on strong with wins from Marucci and McGarity, Maud and Stevenson, Fujimoto and Hoyt, and Mahoney and Ford. It was a much more even scoreboard in the afternoon session. After one day of play, the US still holds a commanding lead, but the overall experience is truly winning out among the players.
I just think it's a great opportunity to sort of grow your golfing experience and make some great contacts for the future.
Playing in team events is one of the coolest things you can do in life.
The biggest gain from this experience is the camaraderie, I think, and the friendships, just lots of different languages, lots of different people.
I think what is really special about this event is that it has been obviously designed by people who know golf at the highest level and are trying to replicate that tour competition feeling.
The US had a commanding lead, but as high-quality players, the internationals were clearly unwilling to concede anything just yet.
There's a variety of golfers with different sort of backgrounds, capabilities, probably current form, and who knows how it's going to play out.
Once day 2 action started, the players quickly regained their competitive mindset.
We're all super competitive and we're becoming good mates, but we still want to beat each other. Yeah.
So it's great to feel like you're under pressure in a tournament like this. It's better than the DP World Tour.
Day 2's morning session saw both captains lean on familiarity to drive their pairings. Dan Mahoney and Jim Ford repeated their round 2 combination, taking on Koreans Sun-Shik Min and Dajae Chin. International captain Simon Holt hoped a pair of Irishmen, John Green and Dara Coughlin, could help the internationals start to make up ground on the scoreboard. John Green, a member of Port Marnock Golf Club of Dublin, won the 2018 Hillary Golf Society season at his home club. Fellow countryman Dara Coughlin won the All-Ireland Senior Cup with his home club in 2018. The strategy paid off for the internationals. John Green gave his team the momentum en route to a 3-point win. Dara came away with a win and a more positive Nine Bridges reaction.
Big greens, big elevation changes on the greens, big bunkers, big wide fairways. It was just a large, grand golf course.
Having seen how well the pairing played in round 1, McGarity and Kittleson were narrowly upset by internationals Matt McAlpin and Harry Bolton. From a matchup standpoint, round 3 remained fairly even, with the USA winning 4 matches, the internationals 3, and 1 push. But again, the US pulled away with a margin of victory that gave them a healthy lead for the round, and pushed their substantial overall lead even further. Despite the heavy deficit, all the players still entered their final pairings with a healthy competitive spirit. Tristan Lewis and David Morgan provided the singular win for the American team, besting Matt McAlpin and John Green. But this round would see the internationals set up in the remainder of the pairings with the international team winning 4 matches, starting with the Korean team. Harry Bolton and Canadian Matt Gibb took their match, winning by 5 points. Smooth putting strokes were on display across the team. Rising above the individual or team score was the eagerness of every player to finish strong on Nine Bridges' signature island green, 18th hole. The hole is world famous for professionals and amateurs alike. Adam Scott stated, "It's a big advantage for a long hitter if he's coming to the 18th green needing a birdie." Abraham Answer calls the hole unique, while players like Gary Woodland call it a great risk-reward hole.
내가 생각하기엔 나인 브리지 시그니처 홀은 도전적인 코스로서 투홈 코스가 있고 또 안정적인 코스에서 쓰리홈 코스가 있는데 이 또한 마지막까지 긴장을 하면서 우리가 플레이를 해야 돼서 아주 마지막 홀로서 좋은 코스라고 생각합니다.
Like the most interesting best par 5 I've ever seen.
As the players ended their matches and the results were formally cemented, the mood of the event transformed from one of competition to one of camaraderie. In true team versus team competition, players gathered on the green as the final pairings made the victory for the United States official. In the afternoon session, the internationals posted their best round of the tournament, winning 16-4, with the Korean team, Bolton and Gibb, Deere and Holt, Loveday and Sinclair, each winning their matches by at least 2. Overall, the US came out on top, 64-41. But more importantly, the bonds of the event were evident, as all the players enjoyed the final winning strokes by the Americans. The international team showed graciousness as they congratulated their opponent as the United States team strode across the famed bridge abutting the 18th green. The US celebrated their trophy, winning the inaugural Bridges Cup. The United States team achieved victory, but the event overall was an even bigger success in creating an experience to a world-class course and new friendships.
You know, very few players actually knew each other before this event, and the camaraderie has been absolutely fantastic.
I mean, my favorite thing is getting to know some of these guys from around the country and the world, frankly, that I wouldn't otherwise be able to meet. So it's been a great experience.
Probably some friendships that I'll have for the rest of my life, and then doing it in a competitive setting as well. We're all competitive people, so but to do that and have fun and create new friends is a special opportunity.
Everything has been top-notch. It's been a dream come true for me, and I know I speak for a lot of the other players when I say that.
They take great care of the golf course. The clubhouse, the staff has been incredible, and that doesn't come by chance.
The future of golf in South Korea is what South Korea can show other countries who are at the start of their golfing journey.
I love seeing how golf is expanding all over the world, and the style of golf course and the conditions of the golf course really shows that Korea really cares about their golf.
우리 CJ 그룹이 회장님 이하 이 골프 쪽으로 많은 신경을 쓰고 계신데요. 그 이유는 대기업들이 이 스포츠 마케팅을 많이 하고 있는데 우리 그룹은 이 골프라는 걸 통해서 그런 마케팅을 많이 하고 있습니다. 특별히 이 골프라는 거는 다른 스포츠에 비해서 한국에서는 엘리트 스포츠에 이제 속하게 되고 또 이러한 분야에서 최고가 된다면은 아마도 그룹의 이미지도 최고의 이미지가 될 거라고 그렇게 판단하고 있습니다. 그래서 우리는 두 개의 골프 코스를 그 어떤 코스보다도 좋고 운영도 잘하고 또 좋은 멤버들로 구성돼서 사회의 리더로서 나갈 수 있는 그러한 클럽이 되기를 계속 우리는 발전시켜 나갈 것입니다.
An opportunity to meet some new people that are this level of player from around the world and spend time at a place like this is obviously a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
The Bridges Cup will return to Korea in 2024.